I started that song with the loop from Umbrella, and I don't know if you know, he used like an Apple loop for it, which are like public domain loops, and that's how that sort of started. I'd say where I was pissing myself laughing when I was demoing the vocals for it, because it's like, when you hear it, it doesn't sound like me, and it was kind of like doing this funny character.
I got to use another piece of equipment I spent too much money on as well. An old Simmons drum brain on it, which is actually all over the album. We mainly used its snare sort of sounds for it, and just put it sort of below the natural snare that we already had going, and it sort of gets this great long, the decay on it's really long, so you get this really long splashing sound. Yeah, well, it was tempting to do that.
Yeah, funny name, huh? I think I was reading lots of kind of world history books when I named that song. It's got nothing to do with anything in the song really, other than I just liked the term sphere of influence when you're talking about, you know, in the 80s, the Soviets and their sphere of influence, the Americans and their sphere of influence, and that's kind of where the term comes from. And the song was about maybe 3.5 minutes long, and just an experiment in a style, I guess, really, for me, and then came in and Woody wanted to make it about 2 seconds long, and fought and got it to a minute, and then Ryan added some cool drum machine shit on it, and Heath played some bass on it, and it turned out to be what it is. Weird, interesting how this ended up on the album. It's like one of the things that I didn't expect to get on the album.
When we first did it, I was like, oh, well, that's that, you know, like, I doubt that'll get on the album or anything. But it was good because it was before we recorded the album, and we'd been talking about, you know, all these different things we wanted to do with the album and sound different. So it was kind of cool to get in there and actually try and do something a bit weird.
It's about this dressing gown that I bought in Bunbury for $5. This brown velour dressing gown that I really like, and I like getting around in it. And I'd like it to be a bit more socially, if it was more socially acceptable, I'd probably wear it all the time. I think the last 3 songs are all kind of a bit of a surprise, and I hope people don't think we just threw them on the end because of that, but it's because really not. We try them in all kind of different orders, and it just sort of flows really well the way it goes. But I think the last 3 songs are probably going to be the biggest surprise, or even the last 4, the biggest surprises for people. But yeah, I think I love that Smooth Gown's on there. It's sort of a soft Spaceman 3 kind of ballad. That was on all synthesizers, and then I decided to, I wasn't even thinking about Children of Clyde, and then I thought I might just try guitar, doing those chords on the guitar, and then I went, oh, maybe I'll show the guys, and this was the case with a few songs, where I thought, oh, they're just going to laugh at me, you know, it could never be Children of Clyde songs brought in, and, you know, everyone kind of was into it, so I ended up on the album. I was taking this character of a partner of someone that was terminally ill. Like, I was imagining this old couple, and one of them was going to help the other one die, but it was meant to be this really beautiful kind of lullaby sort of way, and it's sort of them speaking to the person as they're letting them go. There was never any other place on the album it could go but last, I think, and I think everybody sort of thought that.